Miley's life is whatever she wants it to be at any given moment. It is all out. When you roll with Miley, just be prepared to not sleep.
When Miley reached the ripe old age of 16, she threw a party for the ages.
Miley puts her 110% in everything that she does. A birthday party is no exception.
But for Miley, only the most magical place on earth would do. This former Disney star shut down 85 acres of Disneyland Park so that her 5,000 guests, including Tyra Banks, Demi Lovato, and Steve Carell, could enjoy the rides without waiting in line. $1.25 million to party with 5,000 guests. Once upon a dream, indeed.
This is the most amazing Sweet 16 a girl could ask for.
Even though this was Miley's Sweet 16, every guest got to have the time of their lives.
And if you thought the young Miley had fun, check out version 2.0.
Miley celebrated the release of her album Bangers with a rip-roaring bash in New York City at the club finale.
When you're Miley Cyrus and you're in New York and your favorite party spot is in LA, what do? You fly them all in.
And sources say that's exactly what Miley did. She spared no expense flying in Jeff Beacher's Amazon Ashley and the little people that make up the cast of Beacher's Madhouse for her private album release party in New York City.
All of the entertainers that she loved and all of the crazy strippers packed the club, partying until the wee hours, and of course, twerking all over the place.
This is just the beginning of, my movement.
And when it came time to plan her big 2-1, this party monster shut down her favorite hotspot, Beaches LA. She hosted the hottest celebration this madhouse has ever seen for a song at $300,000.
She had the whole place just for herself and her friends. It was certainly a night to remember.
Check this out.
Miley's crew decked out the club with balloons, blow-up dolls, Miley photos, and masks. And the birthday girl's theme of choice? Sex Dungeon.
It's true, sorry.
Miley really doesn't live by the rules. I mean, she hasn't followed them, any of them, in the past year or so. So why follow them when it comes to your 21st birthday party?
It's her party, and she'll twerk if she wants to. And although she just turned 21, Miley has expensive taste. And so the bubbly of choice for the milestone birthday? A blinged-out bottle of champagne. Miley was gifted a 3-liter bottle of bourgeois champagne, dipped in gold and covered in Swarovski crystals. Price tag for the fancy champs? $150,000.
There's so much bling on that bottle that Miley could have saved it for her jewelry collection.
Enjoy it and love it.
Spoiler alert, Miley spends thousands on bling, dropping an estimated $100,000 in the last year alone.
Miley, of course, is not going to walk out of the house just in the most insanely expensive and exquisite outfits. She's got to add the jewels and the bling on top of that.
This is Lorraine, and it's just, she's amazing.
Miley has so much bling that you never see her in the same thing twice. But she does have a few favorites that she pulls out.
Starting with her grills.
Miley loves her options, so instead of carrying a retainer around in a retainer case, she carries around 3 different grills.
One of Miley's grills cost a reported $12,000. But when is one of anything ever enough?
Miley actually has mood grills. Based upon how she feels, whether she's in a party mood or a chill mood, she changes grills in and out of her mouth.
Now that's jaw-dropping. Since ditching the goody two-shoes act, Miley has also refined her taste in jewelry. Ever heard of the $36,000 Cartier Justin Clou bracelet? Well, Miley has.
Miley's been spotted several times in a $36,000 Cartier Juste Clou bracelet.
Juste un clou means just a nail in French, and it is only worn by the mega rich.
I nailed it.
One of Miley's pièce de résistance is this $2,200 vintage Chanel belt she's seen rocking at the MTV EMAs. When you've got it, flaunt it. With a jewelry box to rival Fort Knox, you best believe it takes some next-level engagement bling to stop Miley in her tracks.
When Liam Hemsworth proposed to Miley Cyrus, he gifted her a Neil Lane diamond ring. One flash and you could see it on the moon.
It's a little overwhelming at times.
The 3.5-carat cushion-cut diamond ring was handcrafted in 18-carat gold, with the main diamond dating back to the late 1800s. Price tag for the Neil Lane masterpiece? $250,000. Attaboy, Liam.
I guess $250,000 is the best way to show her you love her.
When the Lovebirds called it quits, Miley kept the ring.
In fact, Miley can't stop wearing her engagement ring. She was rocking it in her We Can't Stop music video.
Well played. When traveling from point A to point B, don't expect this buzzed bombshell to slum it at airport security. She flies private.
She can get a plane at moment's notice. It's always private and it's always top of the line to go wherever she wants to go in the world.
And what Miley wants, Miley gets. The Pop-Tart has crisscrossed the United States in a top-of-the-line $7 million Challenger 300.
If you're gonna fly private, this is how you want to fly. You have oversized LCD monitors, leather seating, and customized jet beds, so when she's tired, she can catch up on some Z's.
Price tag for jet setting privately on this decked-out aircraft? $6,000 an hour. But wait till you see how she rolls on land.
Miley just turned 21 and she already has a fleet of cars to rival any dealership.
You know, we'll see.
And these cars all have one thing in common. Speed.
She has a Porsche Cayenne, a McLaren, and a white Maserati with a Ferrari engine.
Vroom, vroom. That's $500,000 worth of wheels. But apparently there was room for one more ride in her garage. A $127,000 Mercedes SL 550 convertible, which she paid for in cash.
So Miley walks into the car dealership, lays down cash for the car, and she's even able to drive the thing off the lot because her bodyguard drove her old car home.
Now that's how you buy a Mercedes. If you think her fleet of baller autos is impressive, wait till you see what she brings on tour.
When you're Miley Cyrus, you do what you want, how you want, and her tour bus is no exception.
A tour bus can cost around $400,000, but Miley tricked hers out above and beyond. A typical tour bus has one bedroom, but Miley's megabus has 3. One for Mom, one for her grandma, and one for Miley and her sister. The price tag for the dream house on wheels? Estimated $1 million.
It's honestly, it's like its own thing.
Yes, Miley loves her rides, be they 4-wheeled or 3.
What do you get the girl that has everything? Well, her dad knew exactly what to get her, and that was a Can-Am Spyder, and she's been driving it all over LA.
It's the same Spyder owned by Paris Hilton and race star Danica Patrick. But Miley's was customized to the max. For the inside scoop, we went straight to the source.
I am George Burden, a GM here at Mission Motorsports. Can-Am Spyder. You could get on it and click off 55 miles an hour, no problem. And it turns people's heads wherever it goes.
Billy Ray has been turning heads on this Can-Am Spider since 2013.
Daddy Cyrus having his own Spider, he had to get his daughter her own personal Can-Am ST Limited.
Miley is anything but ordinary, so even her birthday surprise had to undergo a top-to-bottom makeover that took about 3 weeks to complete.
The Cyrus project was top shelf all the way. We put a low-profile windshield on it to give it that sleek look and just made it look sharper than it already is.
Just having the sharpest bike isn't gonna do. Daddy Cyrus had George and his crew cover Miley's Spider in a full wrap of her initials, with a helmet to match.